what's a put you 1 billion?
I'm now a homemade product in Takoradi. All my life, I have changed working with YFM. So in my head, I knew Jimmy has a. I was leaving the YFM for Asaase Radio. It was a funeral in the office. Takoradi phone in particular, what them perception that Cape Coast Shinia, Cape Coast is slow.
It's a brand new episode of 247 Routine live on City Vibes TV. My name is Jerzee Da Vibrator. Please subscribe to YouTube channel City Vibes TV. Follow us on the social media platform City Vibes TV. Today, I'm not going to waste much of our time. We are going straight to Studio B to welcome my guest here on the show. Brother, welcome.
Jerzee.
Charlie.
Long time. Thank you. You're looking good as well. Yeah.
I really love your t-shirts, like Ferggy.
Yes. I think this one I did it last year during my birthday. So like every year during my birthday in January, I try to do some souvenirs and share it out to the fans. Yeah. So last 2 years one I did is different from this one. Yeah. So okay, this one is actually this year, January. So last year's was is different from this one. So yeah, it's something that I try to give back to the fans for the support.
Wow.
Years down
you really
there.
love your fans. Like, how do you take your fans? Like, how do you take them?
The fans. I don't think without the fans I will be the figure that I am today, because they're the ones that pull up for my events. They're the ones that show up when they see me on the bill or an event. They are the ones that come out in numbers to cheer me up and support me. So I don't joke with the fans at all. Without them, I wouldn't be here by now. So I can't go around sharing money to all the fans. So at least something small within my capacity I can do for the fans. I try my best to do it.
Well, I know you as Ferggy. Like, can you just give me Ferggy? Is it your face name, your last name, or is it abbreviation for something?
The Ferggy is just a short form of my name Ferguson, which is actually part of my long name. I have a very tall name.
I just want
So today me some confirming worker half fante half and can.
Into the wizard and Cassandra Yapazi, Quincy.
Midinanka say George Ferguson Ni Okai Ja Lane.
Oh, the moment show. Ferguson.
George Ferguson Ni Okai Pakwesi Lane. Lane.
Okay.
Same name. Me say name no Lane.
Lane near a yebi. Ani increnzina.
Lane no. Okay, so Lane here say name via eba southern part of Ghana.
Okay.
Atasa today eba southern part, so in
yeah, okay.
Yes, you find those names over there.
Okay.
Like the Ferguson as well. Ferguson also in Fantafono. But we have some Voltarians are often on Ferguson.
Okay. How did you land yourself into the media space?
It has been a very tall and rough journey. So I had the zeal for media, because growing up as a teenager from school, that time I remember time not internet cafe no wado. Yeah, we didn't really have this smart technology back then. Yeah, so my time was internet cafe. So after school, friends, cafe. You see a lot of people playing video games. One pen pals with casa. But I was so passionate about music, and I go online. I go to the internet cafe. I try to go online, and I start listening to other media personalities. Okay, foreign media personalities. So I go on the internet. So whilst kids are on the internet playing game, I am listening to a certain radio station in US or in UK or somewhere else. By myself in my room, I try to mimic the people that I listen to when I go to the internet.
Okay, who are those people outside in which you listen to when you're growing up?
growing up, I grew up listening to people like Funk Master Flex,
Okay.
you know, Ibro, you know, Angie Martinez, you know, and
like they are all foreigners, like they are.
Yes, they are all foreigners.
Yes, okay.
Yes, they are all foreigners, and also because I grew up in Kumasi, then I was then in Kumasi. Okay, so Kumasi, so no, let me say local radio stations.
Okay.
Or Kumasi back then. I'm some you'll be urban pa. I wasn't really into the local bits. I was purely an urban guy. So I listened to the urban stage. That time Kumasi, early 2000s, middle 2000s. Now there was this radio station called Ecstasy FM.
Yes,
Ecstasy FM. Like Bill was there at that time, and I grew up listening to these people. And Mofida Korana, Skinny, that was the then YFM manager, Mr. Jokum. Shout goes out to you. And I had a call from him, and Skinny will be our but the time Skinny called me, and the time the call came, I was a bit surprised. I was like, this man will not call me at this time. So I was feeling a little bit, reluctant to pick the call because I didn't know why he was calling me at that time. But I had the courage and I picked up, and we had a conversation. Was like, would you like to come and work with YFM? Jerzee, I kid you not. I want to make my phone to Tom Panodo. Whilst he was on the phone, with the phone to Tom Panodo, and I walked out of my room. I don't know whether it was joy or it was anxiety. I don't know. Trust me, I don't know. But I walked out of my room, and close to like a minute, I came back, I picked up the phone, I was like, yes, let's make it happen. No, yes, me too, because Jerzee, share my story now. Why do be a what chase US visa now? What chase UK visa for 20 good years? Now Jerzee, I could interview for 20 good years. Now I reject for 20 good times, another 20 good years. Now one day you went for an interview and they've given you lifetime visa. That was my lifetime visa when the call came, because all my life I have changed working with YFM. Metawasi baby free banewa metawasi, but baby free banon no. Funny enough, it will surprise you that they were even the first people to be happy that I've gotten such a move. Though he was a bit sad because at that time I was the host of the drive there, and I had built a show so solid that leaving it and going to another place was, every manager would like to protect his best staff.
Yes.
His best staff.
Yeah.
Yes. Even with YFM, when I was leaving the YFM for Asaase Radio,
you come.
It was a funeral in the office.
You will come to that because. So that's how.
Yeah, so that's how the YFM move came. And you see, I didn't need to think about it. Like,
because you saw it there. It was your lifetime.
It was a dream come through, and that was like, Charlie. Finally, the hard work has paid off.
Wow!
And you see, right after media school, we call radio school. We started my internship with Melody FM.
Okay,
I was at Melody FM. And within that time, I had the perfect opportunity to be a YFM staff. Because that time, YFM, or your competition, your friend of Y Discovery.
Yeah.
So they bring in people, DJs, and wanna-be presenters. Yeah. It's like a reality show. Yeah. So the winners will be employed at YFM. And I remember badge, no, I am DJ editor. Okay, DJ funny. Squad woman. Rambesia, Rambesia.
Yeah.
Rambesia. So it was, so we went through the stages to the finals. So the finals was supposed to be myself, Rambesia, and one other guy. And then the DJs too was DJ Funny, DJ Editor, and one other DJ. Into Nowobe pick the winner of the DJs and then the winner of the presenters. Crazy. We're going to be employed by YFM. So this is what happened. your choir could do finals. Bear in mind, I was then doing my internship with Melody FM.
Yeah.
So when I went to Melody, I met Bushka. I was like, this is the man I've been listening to since childhood. And when I was working with him too, he taught me a lot. I learned a lot from Bushke. Wow. So I don't joke with Bushke at all. Wow. He taught me a lot, so much.
Wow.
So on the day of the finals, I didn't show up.
Did you intentionally didn't show up, or like
it wasn't intentional?
Okay.
It was because Melody FM, my bosses at Melody FM heard that I'm going for a YFM finals. I won't say they stopped me from going for their finals. They didn't stop me from going to the finals, but they convinced me not to go to the finals.
If you were to go to the final, do you think you?
I would have won. I would have. So the thing is, even before the finals, I was the winner.
Anyway, Ferggy is my guest. He's a radio personality and also event organizer as well. We're back in Takoradi now. Cape Coast. So he's working with Asaase Radio here in Cape Coast. So please subscribe to YouTube channel, follow us on the social media platform as well, and then we are part of the family, right? Ferggy, now let's mix the whole feeling with YFM. You work with them for how many years?
3 years.
3 years. Do you think that you became the face of YFM in Takoradi?
No, I didn't become the face of YFM in Takoradi because all the presenters, all the DJs at that time at YFM, every single one of them was a guru. We are all the face of YFM. It's a YFM. So YFM where your billboard are. They don't use one person's image. They use all the presenters. The funny thing is, YFM name show be our unique listeners.
Okay. Every show
has its unique traffic. Say PM in Niwana bar. It's like PM is even the one. They don't even feel his absence. They don't even feel his absence.
So you contributed a lot to YFM.
A lot. Even got to a point in time, some of the listeners were pushing the agenda that I should come on the drive on Fridays. Like they need me only on Fridays. You see, I had that hype man kind of vibe and energy. So me when I'm on the radio, it's active. And
give me through your most challenge at YFM. The most challenge is like, this one, I think it's like it's a default for me to handle this. I will leave.
I'll say my biggest challenge at YFM would be the Y Entertainment Podium, the entertainment review show, because it was something that I had never done before. Yes, I'm an entertainment person, I'm an industry person, but I've never hosted an industry
program like that,
an industry talk show like that. And that was a challenge for me.
Okay.
And even with that, I conquered.
It took you for how many episodes?
Mambre. It was a challenge. Okay. It was a challenge
that you took.
Yes, it was a challenge for me.
Okay.
That Charlie, we are giving you this slot to run it, and it was a challenge for me because I've not done that before. Me hosting any entertainment review discussion program the best I've done is to be a panel on someone's own. But for me to be a host, no. And those kind of shows is very demanding in terms of production. Because Charlie, you have to get resource persons. You have to get interviews. You have to interview celebrities. Charlie, it's the production alone is demanding. Okay, so it was a challenge, but I mean, in my first 2 weeks, 2 episodes, after my 3rd episode, I was comfortable.
Who was that particular person that he's free to go person at YFM? Like this guy. You see him, he's a free to go, but you see him as a challenger. Like he challenge you more. Like what in your space, like he's doing that kind of
in terms of on air.
On air, yeah.
On air, so on air, the person that I was always looking up to always polish myself and aspire to get to the level he was or he is at that time was PM. PM was the one that was always challenging me. And one thing about PM is that PM is that kind of guy that he doesn't care whether he knows much than you, or he doesn't care that he has been in the industry for a long time than you are. He will always take you as a brother, and coach you and guide you. YFM has been a very beautiful experience for me.
So what actually triggered you to move, or how did the news came to you that you are coming to take over Asaase Radio Rush Hour?
Okay, so Jersey, in this life, anytime you are about to take on something new is always a challenge.
Okay.
Every new adventure in this life is a challenge. Now the question is, how do you overcome that challenge? Okay. That is the $1 million question. How do you overcome that challenge? Okay, good. Now, as I told you, I worked with Radio Max for some time. That's where I met our general manager. So after Radio Max, we parted ways, but we were still in touch. Jimmy is more like a father to me in the industry. Jimmy has always been there for me, always, even from near and from afar. So I knew Jimmy was at Asaase FM, but I didn't know he has now been appointed the general manager for the entire Asaase brand. I knew he was the manager for Cape Coast, but I never knew now he's the biggest boss. So I was there one day, somewhere around December. Then he told me that, Charlie, I won't work with you.
He told you on phone, on text, on SMS, or
so anytime we talk on phone, even when we meet in person, you obey me now, Charlie, I get plans for you.
Okay.
That was how the conversation started. I get plans for you. So in my head, I knew Jimmy has a plan for me, but I didn't know what the plan was. So it got serious somewhere January, more intense in February. So in February, that was when it became critical that actually we need you for Cape Coast, as I say. I need you. He told me, I need you in Cape Coast.
I want a specific tests, which came like on phone. Hey, Ferggy, I need you. On text, Ferggy, I need you.
So on phone, we spoke on phone.
Okay.
That he needs me at Asaase.
Okay.
He needs me, and he told me he actually opened up the Asaase heavens. What I mean by Asaase heavens is he made me see the blueprint.
Okay.
The future with Asaase. If I'm supposed to join Asaase, this is the way forward. This is the blueprint. This is what I want you to come and experience and enjoy and benefit. So I looked at all of those things, and all of those things are the factors that I based on to make a final decision that I want to make a move.
Okay.
But one of the things that really fueled my decision to move to Asaase is the fact that what is there for me to see in Takoradi again? What is there for me to see again? I've seen it all. From radio to MCing to what? Events,
clubs, everything.
I've seen it all. I've built a solid brand for myself in Takoradi. Takoradi is like I'm now a homemade product in Takoradi. Why don't I move and extend my tentacles elsewhere?
So it is one factor that you considered that you should move to spread your tentacles, or the money. The
money. The money involved. The money involved. The money involved in the move.
Oh, wait, what's a approach 1 billion?
Oh, I mean, approaching 1 billion. Because Asaase was scar.
It's the
And I deserve it. Well, let's show my I deserve it. I banana podcast. I say, I'm a car lumpuma. Me do choose streets kakra. But obeba can't do obeba. Yeah, can't do obeba. I know if I keep on working hard, the way I'm starting. If I keep on working hard, maybe can't obeba. Yeah, but I deserved it.
How is it treating you for how many months now? Like let's say 3 months.
Yeah, so March, April, May,
June.
So let's say
4 months.
4 months. I'm getting to my fifth month now.
Yeah.
And as I said at the beginning, it was a challenge because, and I was a little bit scared that so major Jumeya Maya Takoradi nya wo fans ama build connections and war everything. I'm leaving everything behind to move to a new space. Now me balance a Cape Coast one kasa me balance one kasa me because proud to me coming. I don't know anyone here. I don't know anywhere here. Me left for my right. So Asana Miso Meribano. There are people who have been here for so many years. I want to build a solid brand. They are work it up in domino.
And secondly, you are coming to take over somebody's space. Asasa,
yes, somebody's space. And shout goes out to Razi.
Raza.
Meshan Raza a couple of times.
And the names of home
mini Raza and D Iduma home komo.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we share about some work?
Oh, we talk about boys level.
Okay.
Yes. The last time I met Raza, I didn't komo kakra was at the club.
Okay.
Or Cape Higher 161. Yes. So I met, and you see, funny enough, Meshan couple of times, but minim put there Raza because minim I don't know Raza, okay. But funny enough, he knows me and he knows everything about me from afar. Okay. So Anumpuna or I'll put him there. This is Raza. I was like, oh wow. Then we established conversation, we exchange contacts, and now we talk from time to time. Yeah.
So it's taking over the women show like women show there.
In America, it was a challenge because na me yem shishem kakra because Charlie me bo bi ni fie o
me buto bi so ogodo
me bo bi ni fie e na me ko rem no minim sembo dom na ogumo senjata na ogumo I don't know, so I was a bit scared.
I don't know more mommy with the bomb pair more na
I'm mommy we with the dad.
Oh sorry for that.
Me mommy na papa nya we with the dad.
Into no one no bomb pair more.
So that intro was a voice note I received from an anonymous person. Girl na me born a voice before my start me show no. She is just a fan of the Ferggy brand. So what to them me ba Asaase no. Your voice note na there then. Or they send you obi because on the number.
Okay.
Or they send you obi. Then the pack on there then. Or the forward them man. Into no me na voice no. Me they told me video be ase. Na me post it on Facebook. And everybody was like, yo, this should be your intro.
Okay.
Everybody. Obi video ni biano. The first thing the person would tell me is, you should start this with your show. Before you start your show, play this. So
wow.
That's when I decided that okay, since Obiarika there, this should be my intro. Then that is it. This is my intro.
As it be an intro, because I've been listening to you, and I've been hearing this voice over anytime you are coming. This voice comes. Yeah. And I'm never been to from my I catch all my there on your mom. As me and sorry for your loss as well. And Cape Coast is treating you cool.
Oh yes.
How is the vibe going?
I am loving Cape Coast. You see, I don't know of other places or other people, but Takoradi in particular. Or they have this perception that Cape Coast is here.
Okay, that is the mindset.
They have that mindset. Takoradi in particular, they have that mindset today. Cape Coast is here. Cape Coast is Aberdeen, Cape Coast is inside, Cape Coast is inside, Cape Coast is slow, Cape Coast is Sayawa.
Oh, okay.
They have that mindset, and it even contributed to. Should I say a fight? It even contributed to the fact that some people, some industry people, were even against me coming to Cape Coast, to the extent that Otumo control Facebook there. Cape Coast now may ban or yawa or slow. Someone wrote on Facebook that I don't want to mention the person's name.
Or you, if you have the.
Oh no, it's out there. Obianim. Asma making. Takoradi funya winning. Obia na Obibiara or Cape Coast had in so na or follow me movement from Cape Coast to this town. They know what I'm talking about. An industry guy control Facebook there. Cape Coast na Maribano or a bad decision. I've made a bad decision for leaving YFM for Asaase. It was a bad decision. Am I? But Anupo Mankasano, then Nipo tried the man say Mankasano because I didn't want to give him the hype. But Obia Oben me pa menyanko pa me, I see her to be menyanko, someone that I can even share a secret with. Came on Facebook to back that same negative, thoughts of the person.
Wow.
And on man find Chen with the man. I gave it to her on Facebook. I mean, she did it on Facebook, so I had to give it to her on Facebook.
Wow. So that's the perception of the Takoradi people.
Yes, some of the
Takoradi people.
Yes, some of the Takoradi people there. That say keep the session or keep this can and blah blah blah. And I was telling you that keep secure, but the radio stations in Cape Coast treat their workers better than the radio stations in Takoradi.
Wow.
I wanna was oil sitting now was canon. The Cape Coast presenters and DJs here are making more money than you people.